I love it. Welcome to Mastering Sales with Brent Gove. We're gonna have a great time today. You can see I'm on vacation here in Cabo. This is the only thing I chose to do all week, and been having a great time enjoying the pool, the beach. It's pretty special out here. In fact, before we're done, I might take you on a little tour of where we are and let you see it. It's pretty cool. But so today I want to talk to you about connecting. It's the old, when your clients know how much you care, then they want to know what you know. People do business with people they know, like, and trust. You ever feel like I'm just not connecting with my clients? You ever feel that? Like, man, what? Because you haven't connected with your clients. You haven't slowed down. So yesterday's, I got my stylish little haircut from my barber here in Cabo. He's from Italy. His name is Emilio. And I talked a little bit about this earlier, but I'm going to go in a little more depth. The guy was all about connecting. He handed me a cup of coffee, Italian coffee. He sits back, leans against the counter, crosses arms, a very relaxed pose. He goes, I want to get to know you before I shape your hair. It was not, he goes, don't ever say I cut your hair. It's insulting. The guy was hilarious. He goes, but I want you to get to know me, what my passions are, and I want to to know you. I want to know what your passions are, what you're excited about, who you are, what your aspirations are. And he goes, and I want you to have a world-class, exceptional experience. So then he spent 2 hours cutting my hair, like each individual care. He would cut, he'd look, and he was like so into it. And he backed up his words. And wouldn't you want to get service? Like, I don't want you just to buy a spa or a wedding ring or a home or list your home. I want you to have an exceptional world-class experience. In order for that to happen, we got to get to know each other. And I thought we talked for 5 minutes. We sat there he didn't cut my hair for 20 minutes. I've got my hair cut my whole life. Sit down, boom, put the thing around you, boom, the white thing around your neck, boom, wet your hair down. Okay, how much do you want off? That's it. How much do you want off? That's the question for guys. And it's a haircut, not this guy. I enjoyed talking to him. I found out about his life. He found about my life. One of the things I noticed when I said things, he'd ask questions. He found out that I have a big conference next week in Las Vegas. He found out that I was going to be speaking there. He says, oh, so you'd like your hair to look really good for the car? I go, yes, absolutely. I go, there's a lot of clay here. You got to make it something beautiful, Emilio. But it was fun. And he found out and he explained what his theory is on hair. Like, what is your philosophy on selling a home? What do you want your buyer to experience? What kind of philosophy do you have for your sellers? And why are you different? What makes you different? I go, well, when you list with a lot of agents, and then they help you find a home, and then you find your dream home, and then you make a contingent upon the sale of your home. And they're like, that's the last thing on earth we want. Because how long will it take you to sell your home? A week, a month, never? I mean, it's a big question mark. If you were going to sell your home and somebody's home was contingent upon the sale of their condo, their townhouse, their home, is it priced right? Oh, it's in a great area. Maybe, maybe not. And you had two choices. One is non-contingent. One is contingent upon the sale of their home. What would you take if you were the seller? Well, I'd take the non-contingent. I go, exactly. So most agents will put you in that horrific situation. If you would take them, they got to pay full price. They lose all negotiating power. Like, if I'm going to take a contingent offer, they're going to pay me full price. I go, I'm not going to let that happen. I'm going to sell your home first. I'm going to set up an option for a lease back for a year. And then we can shop with cash. We're going to close on your home and you're going to shop with cash in hand. When someone shops with cash, they don't even need to, are they a more powerful buyer? We're like, well, I don't have enough money. I'm only going to have 400,000. I'm going to buy a home for $1 million. I'm going to put 400,000 down. Trust me, that's cash on hand. That's like a cash buyer. We could do the deal in 10 days, start to finish. We don't have to wait for money to come. You're like a cash buyer with a good lender, closing fast. I go, so it is, I'm going to help you find your dream home and you're not going to lose it with me. With other agents, you would lose it because they're going to make a contingent on the sale of your home. And all of a sudden you're in escrow with somebody, then they're abusing you with the roof and plumbing repairs and window repairs. And you've got to put up with it because you're going to lose your dream home. Not with me. Not with me. With me, that's not going to happen. We're going to take our time selling your home. We're not going to find your dream home, but then maybe they do take our offer and they gave us 2 weeks to sell ours or 3 weeks. And guess what happens? You fire sell your home. You give it away because it's your dream home. And you didn't have to do that. See, with me, I'm going to sell your home first, and we're going to set up an option for a 1-year rent back. And then you guys are all thinking, well, Brandon, what if I can't get the 1-year rent back? I go, we don't sell your home. We are in the driver's seat. And I am a great listing agent. And I'm going to get you a 1-year rent back, or we don't sell. Now, what happens is sometimes they get 50,000 more than they ever thought they were going to get. And the most I can get is a 4-month rent back. And they go, we'll take it, man. We can go find a home in the next month or two. We'll take it. And they're like, yeah. So I tell them my goal is a year. Sometimes they go, look, it's 100,000 over your asking price. You got to be out in 2 weeks. Now, I told them I'd sell your home and give them a month. They're like, to hell, we'll go live at your parents' house on the couch. It's 100,000 more, and I'm out of here. And I don't tell them that. I say, we're going to get you a year, or we don't sell. Now, when I bring them the offer, I've literally had cash offers. Is you got to be out in 3 weeks, and it was way better than they thought. No hassle, done. They're like, hey, we can go live at your sister's. We can go live with your parents. Let's take this deal. And these are the people said, I would never do that. It'd be too scary to be homeless. But when they get $1.9 million for a home they get $1.7 million for, or when they get $800,000 for a home they thought was worth $725,000 all cash, they'll do it. I go, this is why you want me. And this is my passion. So tell me, what is it you want to achieve? Well, we like to sell in California. We want to relocate to Reno. We're going to retire to Idaho. We're going to move up to Coeur d'Alene. I go, wow, what will it be like? What made you choose Coeur d'Alene? Ask questions. When they talk, go, oh, that's great, Coeur d'Alene. Okay, here's my agenda. No. Think Emilio, the Italian barber. This kid sat there. All right, you guys are just pushing my buttons here. Let's pull it up. You guys don't believe me about Emilio, so I'm going to have to show you Emilio, the Italian barber, if I can get the right. Come on, albums, recents. There it is. So you got to see this. The guy was so cool. I asked him if I could take his picture. When's the last time you asked to take a selfie with your barber? Okay, I spun too far. I don't have my glasses on. Don't make fun of me. But if you haven't taken a selfie with your barber, you probably haven't had a great barber. So come on. I'm scrolling through it so fast to try to find it that I'm missing it. There it is. So here's this man spent 20 minutes talking to me before he even cut my hair. He was in zero hurry. I sat in that cool chair. He sat in front of that window, and the guy he made it clear, I'm in no hurry. We're not in a hurry here. And he made sure what was important to me, and he convinced me. He goes, I will measure your hair 32 times before we're done. 32 times. One haircut doesn't fit all. If people bring me a picture, I want to look like George Clooney. I want to look like this, Brad Pitt. He goes, go somewhere else. You can go to any haircut. I cut your hair for your head. And he's, by the way, I cut it just right. So next Tuesday, when you start your big event in Las Vegas, it'll look perfect. I cut it. It was like I don't know if it's all real. You guys will come me out. It doesn't look that good. Guess what? I go back to Emilio. It was an experience. He promised me an experience, and he delivered. And he had hot towels on my face, and he's like, I'm trying to breathe. And then he put freezing cold towels on my face. It was pretty awesome. Is that what people say about you when you work with your buyers and sellers? Do they go, man, Brandon Taylor was freaking amazing. Hey, Brandon, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Do they say David Mills? Wow, man, that guy cares. Pam Teresi cares. Belia, hey, Belia Martinez, good to see you. She cares. And so slow down. Ask questions when they say something. Ask for clarity. And say, look, it is my goal for this not to be a one and done transaction. I would love to help you buy and sell real estate the rest of your life. And I'm going to earn it. I'm going to love you, serve you, care for you like you've never been. And slow down. Slow down. This guy was good. I told him I was taking notes off of what he did. I said, I'm learning a lot from you. And so that's kind of my message for today. It was all about loving your customer, loving your client. And by the way, for those of you that are building RE/MAX organizations and Keller Williams organizations and EXP organizations, it's all about loving your agents. Do your customers, do your clients, do your agents, does your assistant know that you love her? And I'm not talking about romantic love. I'm talking about, don't all of us want to be loved and cared for and accepted? Slow down. Find out what's going on in people's life. Love you guys. Hope this was good for today. Go be a light in a dark world. Be somebody's knight in shining armor, or knightess in shining armor for you ladies. And love you all. Have a good day. We'll see you in Las Vegas next week. There is no 1% Club next Tuesday. We never cancel this, but it's Las Vegas, EXP Con. You should all be there. And there's no Mastering Sales with Brent Gove next week. We will be focused on what we're doing at our annual convention. Bye, guys. Love you. Have a good day. We'll see you.